costume. Hopefully, well, I would like to think that this time, for this part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, that if I announce an act, it jolly well comes on. So I've been into the green room, and I've cracked the whip, and it made me a few bob, but they're still going to come on in the order they like, so there we go. I'm sure you'll agree. For all that, I'm sure you'll agree that our first half was wonderful. You've heard the expression weird and wonderful. Well, just don't say I didn't warn you. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, a lady who is not at all weird. Here to sing you a very lovely song, and I think a very appropriate song for the time of year, is the delightful Wind Barton. Brighton, a lady who is so posh she has her initials on the back of her car. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a theatrical quandary. Ooh. A vaudevillian vacillation. Ooh. Oh yes, a vacillation. No, that's not a flu jab, no. And here, to tell you about it, always a pleasure to welcome back on stage, Miss Cressida Falcon.
It's many a long year since I launched my career in Shakespeare. At a most tender age, I first tottered on stage as a page. I was with Johnny G. Now when would that be? 43. Larry was such a dear, I carried a spear in his leer. Ah, those are the days, I'm sure you'll agree. But last week, a fringe group from Clacton-on-Sea asked me to tour. It's not equity rules. You sleep in a van and play prisons and schools for 89 weeks as a witch. In fact, then, gosh, I thought it was better than death. But as I've grown so tired of just giving auditions, I said I'd do it on certain conditions. I said to the director, my dear, there is one point in which I'm not quite clear. We've sorted out the sordid finance, so to speak, and I'm working for practically nothing a week. But in which part am I to appear? Which? Is it the first witch, the second witch, or which? As one who's played Lady Macbeth in her day, I must be the witch with the most lights, say. The tall, scrappy thing doesn't interest me. I must be the hag with a gag in Act 3. First witch, darling, I should love it. But if it's a second witch, you know where you can shove it. The second witch lies so slender, cute, but she has but one good eye. Can I say eye of newt? Yes, dear, to avoid any technical hitch, I must know in advance, dear, which. I mean, before I pack one single bag, I must know, dear, which hag. Now, there's only one hag that frankly will do, and I don't mean Crow 3, and I don't mean Crow 2. Simply some expensive you didn't have 3. And why not lump them all together and only have me? And I think this is work, you know. We can save a bit about nose of Turk and crabs in a ditch. I just want to know, dear, what rattled old crow, dear, which? And the other thing, dear. Would you care to explain what the witches will wear? He said nothing. Then you. Not a stitch! Well, I never discovered which.